going to then do more positive things with your fitness, health, and you yourself personally, your family, friends, people you talk to, and basically everyone around you. So we can have a big effect and a big change if we can turn things around to positives. And then I'm going to try and get you to reshape and give you ideas about how to do that. Okay? So we're going to get into it. I don't want to get, mindset's hard because I can get in really difficult. The mind is very complex, as you can imagine. So I'm trying to bring it to, with Nikki and myself, to something that is understandable and give you the tips that you can go away. And you may not be, alright, happy as Larry for the rest of your life, but at least we've got a few tips to get us moving along.
And believe that you can change brain pathways. What you think is normal behaviour, you can actually change that behaviour, that thinking. It can be changed.
Yeah, yeah. It is possible to change.
It is possible to change.
So,
it takes practice, takes a little bit of time, but you can change the pathways in your brain.
We're going to talk a little bit about affirmations and about how to stop self-sabotage, if that's something that you do, whether it's around food or even just the fact, well, hey, half of the people could have decided just to stay home tonight and decided, no, I don't really care about that, I'd rather just stay and watch TV. Alright? So thank you for making the decision mentally to get off the couch and come out tonight, because that in itself is part of being motivated, right? So good on you. So, now, I put a few pictures to get us started, like this right mindset balance. Now, it's a bit of a seesaw, right? So it starts on, you've got excuses and bad habits right over to the desire and the determination to do something. So whatever activity or thing you're trying to achieve, whereabouts are you sitting on this scale? Are you always coming up with an excuse or a bad habit? Or is the big circle, the big desire of something you want to achieve, and then you're more likely to go and do it regardless? Okay? If you flick over to, I've just put some really cool, well, I think they're kind of cool because I can read to you about certain things and explain it, but it's good to visualise about mindset as well. And the thing is like this lovely pyramid. It looks like some sort of a house. But as you can see, the bottom chunk of the big square base of a house is your actual mindset. And your building columns and your walls of the house are your movement, which is your exercise of course, and then your nutrition, the two components we need. And then if we put all of that together and we've got the roof on top to finish the house, we actually get the results around it. So that you can then change whatever your goal might be. Pervasiveness is believing that certain factors are causing you to do the negative thinking. So the actual situation, a pessimist person would say, I put on weight, if only the gym had better equipment or different classes I could go to when it suits me, or I had a better personal trainer, then I would probably achieve my goals, right? So that's around the situation the thoughts are thinking. So there's different ways you can think negatively, all right? Or the optimistic person, well, I know I put on weight, I have to try something different, go to different classes, go find another personal trainer, whatever it is, different exercises. So they actually then turn that thought around to a more positive situation, okay? And the other part of our thoughts is the personalisation. You actually believe that you are to blame for the bad things rather than blaming the situation. The pessimist says, well, I put on weight, if only I could get to the gym, it's all my fault, I was tired and I couldn't be bothered going. So you're blaming yourself totally for not having gotten there. Glad to see you guys are laughing, you're relating to some of this.
Yes.